What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here, and I thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Battle Brothers. This is episode 7, folks. Season 6. The Salty Squires are here. It's still in early access, but it is ever-changing, ever-growing, ever-improving, ever getting a little bit more confusing, but still good. I also don't have my list up again today, so if anybody joins, they're not going to have it. I know, guys, I am terrible at doing this. No, it's, I don't restart my computer very often, folks, so normally stuff that I have open is left open in places, so when I need to look at them and see them, they're there. Unfortunately, I've been getting a lot of weird, just random updates, like my antivirus needs to be updated, or Windows updates, or whatever the case is, and it's just like, please restart your computer. I would like to see it restarted. So I'm like, alright, I guess I can do that. Anyway, at Knockinvesty, the first leg of the patrol is finished. Now, you've to move on to the next one. You inform the men as much, and they groan. You also inform them that they are you're not paying them to whine, but they groan at that too. We move on. Eventually. Actually, we don't move on. We look to hire. Alright, we could go with someone for the back line, I believe, at this point, if we wanted to, or we could go for somebody on the front line. I don't think I wanted a retired soldier or a bastage. I was kind of hoping that, like, the poacher might be decent. So I wonder who's got more skill, the poacher or the hunter? Well, I would have to say it doesn't matter so much, but this guy's he's more expensive. That means he's got a better bow, if nothing else. So, we're going to go with him. We're going to hire this guy on to join the squadron of goons here. No, that's fine, guys. You're not goons. Alright, maybe you are goons, but it's okay. You're okay goons. Alright, what do we have? We have an actual hunting bow. 40 to 60 as opposed to 30 to 50, and then this guy with an even worse bow. Well, it's also 30 to 50, but it's got 35-75 versus 35-60. I could have sworn there was something bad about that bow. What was the effective range is even higher too. 6 fatigue, 7 range. I don't know. It doesn't seem like there's really that much worse. I mean, it's obviously inferior to this bow, but it's got more range. I don't know. I don't know. It's fine. Whatever. Who cares? Alright. So, we have it. We have a new bow. We have a new bow user. And everything is great. It is sweet, sweet, nice style. And we're going to go to the place of markets. And it is here that we shall sell these various devices and things that we have picked up over the course of our adventures. I am saving one of those. I'm getting rid of all of these. And we're looking pretty good. Alright, we'll grab up, I guess, one more hunk of ammunition. Actually, we need tools. We don't have any tools. Let's grab a grip of tools there. Let's grab ourselves some ammunition. Did we sell? Oh, we didn't sell this stuff yet either. I'm like, dude, I don't remember selling my weird thing that I had, my ring or whatever it was. The signet ring. Mostly because I didn't actually sell it. Yeah, we'll buy a crossbow. Do we have any bolts? We do now. Alright, and with that, we're going to change up things a little bit here. Books McGee is like, you know what? It's a little bit difficult wielding a bow and doing all this stuff. So I would much rather have the crossbow. Thank you very much. You guys can take your quiver of arrows and do quiver of arrow type things with it. We cannot. There we go. We have our quiver of bolts now, rocking it, looking pretty solid. And yeah, I like it. Alright, what's your ranged attack? It's 54. Yours is also 54, and yours is 55. Now, from what I've read, I knew there was a patch that came out with the last episode that I did, guys and gals. I didn't actually read the patch notes because, unfortunately, I don't always have the time to read everything. But I kind of glanced at it after I finished the last episode, and they basically still have the random skills, but they show you which stats you rolled, so you can make a choice as to what you want to get this time around. They still may adjust it or fix it, but that's the case. So before, once you went to the level up screen, it would stay, I guess is how it was. So no matter how many times you would cancel, like I was checking to see if they actually did it the proper way, and they did. Whenever you would cancel, if you only had 1 point that was going into melee and you canceled, you would only always have 1 point. However, what people were doing apparently was canceling to see what every level up stat was and then picking the highest so they could stack the highest stats. Which, you know, that's interesting. That's kind of cheap and cheesy. I don't think anybody should ever do that, but yeah, it's okay. It's okay. We'll also get the war dog. Why not? Alright, let's throw him into the mix. Alright, who's got a lot of extra fatwag going their way? You're kind of rocking it, buddy. You know what? I think we'll let the peasant keep the dog. It's fine. Well, the pitchfork. He's not really a peasant. I apologize if that sounded insulting or any of the like. Alright, so we have to patrol for 10 days. Oh, hey, there's some bandit raiders. This actually might be a little bit scary. There's a lot of them here. Well, we will go and do battle with this. A few thugs, a few marksmen, and a few raiders. We can probably handle this. Really depends on how accurate our marksmen are and, well, just how we handle things in general. Alright, there's a two-handed swordsman there that I would very much like to not have hit us with anything, so we're going to shoot at him. We landed a shot there. Marksman is going to take a shot and miss. I'm okay with that. We are going to take another shot ourselves and miss twice. And then we're going to wait with you. Aim shot, and it missed. Alright, the swordsman is going to come forth, and that means that we can now get a two-handed sword if we wanted to. And look, there's that mace upgrade that we already have. It kind of makes me sad. We could have totally used that before. Alright, I'm not going to move with all of my guys right away. I will move with you, though. I feel like getting up here is probably going to be a fairly okay play. I'm not sure, though. Alright, I'm going to move to this spot, and I'm going to smack you upside the nothing. Okay. Exactly how I had planned it. And move within range with you. And then we're going to come down here with you and be like... I know, it's super impressive. Alright, we're going to move way over here with you, sir. And now it is our time to shine, and we shall. And we actually landed the shot, which is impressive. Alright, we can move forward and potentially end him. Nope. We did not end him. That is not what happened. Alright, we will hop on over here and... I guess we're prepared. We're going to get shot at, though, unfortunately. Hey, he missed again. That's not so bad. 21%, 17. Let's shoot this guy. We missed, and we missed. That's pretty disappointing. Oh, you leapfrog are... Huh. Didn't really see that coming. Alright, 11%. Yeah! Landing that like a boss. 13%. Landing that like a boss, too. They're swinging on my shield over there. This guy's like, wait a minute. Stuff is starting to get too real for me. Alright. What do we have? 63% chance to wreck his face badly. Alright, we're going to go for the noggin knock up on you. We're going to miss. We'll try it again. There it is. Very nicely done. And... Alright, he is freaked out now. He's like, oh my god, you hit me with the giant axe. Whatever am I going to do? But like, yep, yes we did. Alright, the swing and a miss. The swing and a miss number 2. The swing and a kill. Very nicely done, Zaya. And that's that. Ooh, good stab, and he's freaked out. He's like, nope. This was a bad idea. This guy's going to go for a smack up on our head. We're going to stab him once, stab him twice. And we're going to, I guess, stab this guy. And then unleash our hound. He hopefully goes after the archer, but he decided not to. He's going to gnaw on this guy. Not super heavily armored. That is totally okay. Thies von Wollenberg, you are pretty much tapped out right now, buddy. Okay, some gnawing going on. This guy's like, haha! I jump back and shoot. This guy's like, I am aiming at the... Oops! Sorry, bro! Yeah, you might have probably shouldn't have done... Yeah, that wasn't good. Yeah! Good job, Books McGee. Good job. He tried to flee. That definitely didn't happen. It is now our time to not quite be able to make it to where we wanted to go. That makes me sad. Alright, can't shoot you. However, if we scoot forward, maybe... Nope. And we'll scoot more forward, I guess. Alright, we're going to come on over. And... I have no idea, guys. I don't think we'll be able to catch this individual. I think he is long gone unless he decides to stay and shoot us. That's like the only thing he can potentially do that will put a stop to us. Alright. Frank Spencer, get on over there, brother. Close, but you're not quite there yet. Alright, can our dog close? Our dog can. Alright, so we did at least catch him. This dude's like, nope. Oh, I think he may have moved into a position where we can catch him. Yeah, he did. Alright, sweet. He had to run in this direction, or straight south maybe would have been okay. But the fact that he did not do that makes him a dead man. Pretty much guaranteed at this point. Like, I highly doubt he's going to be able to come back from any of this. Alright, gonna take to the high ground here. Gonna take a shot, hopefully missing our puppy. Oh man, we fired right at our dog. That was scary. Alright, and we're not quite to stabby distance with him right now. But we've closed with you. He's also got a black eye, which is kind of funny. He has a bruised eyeball. His eyeball is bruised. Alright, we'll chill over here. We will help our puppy. And I guess we're just going to skip your turn. And unfortunately, you are fatigued, like, severely. Eat him, dog. Eat him. Try to stab through our armor. Not going to happen. We said good day, sir. And there's a lot of just waiting around now until our other crew can make a move. Missed everything. We are terrible human people and stabbed. Alright, so there's our victory, folks. Triple level ups across the board. Well, it's not across the board. It's just 3 people leveled up. We got a little bit of chip damage done on Frank Spencer, but nothing else really. Alright, let's see what kind of loot we managed to gain. We got a really good hat here, a pretty good hat there. The bows are pretty crappy. We got a few tools, some ammunition, a little bit of cash, and this sword, which we're going to definitely hold on to. Alright, and with that, let's play around a little bit, shall we? We're not repairing that. We will repair this. We will also repair that. This, and this, and that will get repaired eventually. I don't know if the club is worth repairing either. We don't have a tremendously huge amount of, of tools right now to repair stuff anyway, so, you know. Alright, what are you? You are 130. We have this, which is a 140. We will throw that onto your helmeted head. And we shall give Theus van Wallenberg this. And then we shall move it all down the line. There you go. 105 to 110. Mr. Pete. Mr. Pete. There's a 105 right there, buddy. Well done, sir. Well done. And with that, I think everybody's pretty much outfitted with decent equipment. Except for this guy right here. So the full leather cap, we're going to go with 70 or 80. We're going to go with the 80. Replacing that. And you already actually have something better on, right? Yeah, Tibbet the Burned Man has that. Actually, he should probably take that off. Since he is not necessarily the frontliner, we'll give the 110 to this guy. And Tibbet, buddy, with your long flowing locks, you get that. There we go. Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's pretty good. It's good stuff. Compelling. Rich. Alright, we have a 45 leather hat. I guess we can replace this. I like the Red Baron hat. We're going to replace that. I'm going to put this up here, and I like it. I like it a lot. And I guess we can repair that as well, or at least attempt it. Alright, and there we have it, folks. Now let's do the level ups. The level ups. Alright, so we actually just got paid for killing all those dudes, which is pretty nice. And the fact that no one actually got to run away makes it even better for us. And our final one is we're going to do executioner targets below a certain threshold. We do additional damage. So this is why it shows you. It's still randomly leveled up, or it's supposed to be. So you can see, yes, in this case, if he was a ranged unit, he'd be like, yeah. But we can see that we can get more hit points, or we can get more, you know, whatever the case is. So I'm going to go with melee skill. I am not going to go with that. I'm going to go with HP, and I'm going to go with, I guess, max fatigue. I don't really like that idea, though. Okay, so there you have it. Alright, next up, we have Kronar the Lazy. And Kronar the Lazy, you are going to get the chance to hit the head, or the Headhunter perk. And you have an okay level up as well. Again, not ideal, but it's not that bad. We'll go with a 4. We'll basically do the same thing we did with the last guy. I'm okay with that. And Mr. Pete! Mr. Pete, Mr. Pete. What are we going to do with you, buddy? What are we going to do? We're going to go for the head, maybe... I feel like I'm going to make you a swordsman, so probably not going to do that. So we're going to go with Colossus. So we'll start with that. I'm going to swap you into a better sword. Actually, I think we can already do that. We have the falchion. Or the falchion, as it were. Alright, what we can do now is... Wow, you have just the worst level up luck ever, brother. That is not great. And then you can cancel it and re-go, and it should be the same, right? Yeah, it is. Good. I always like to see that developers at least protect themselves from the super cheese strats, and that's nice to see that these guys have. Alright, so we're going to go with that. Ugh, I can't go that route. We're going to go +2 and +2. I mean, it's terrible. But the stats that we like to go into, well, we need. So, otherwise, we may nerf ourselves into the ground. However, it's also possible, since each level is different, that maybe if we got other stats that were 4s, we could end up going with that, and then next time, instead of getting a 1 or a 2, we might get a 4 in the melee skill, and it would have been better, you know, served getting it that way. I know, there's options, guys. It opens up a new avenue of doing things, making you not always go to the same skills. I think that's what they're trying to do, make you prioritize some of the other abilities and skills. And if we are unable to do that, well, we will not be getting the most out of our objectives here, or our level ups, or what have you. Alright, we're going to probably... I don't feel like we really need to make camp. I guess if we just head into Krakendorf. Reaching Krakendorf, Theus van Holenberg suggests that the company should pick up some supplies for the journey back to Sir Severin von Wheelberg. That's kind of funny. You've already thought of this, but you give the sellsword the satisfaction of having come up with the idea himself. We move on? Well, we'll do it eventually. We have to wait until daylight. Until daylight breaks, which we can actually speed up the time, so we're going to do that. There you go. It is dawn. It is the dawning of the age of Aquarius? No? Okay. Alright, what do we have? What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? We can get some tools that are really expensive. I think we're going to do that. Our food supplies are still holding sort of strong. I'm going to sell this stuff. I feel like it sells for more here. Or should sell for more here than it does at other places. Though again, I'm not entirely certain. Alright, that being said, we're going to go over here. We're going to actually swap you on out. I believe it was Mr. Pete. Let me just double check. Yeah, Mr. Pete. I'll swap you on out with the Falchion of Doom. Let's see how that stacks up. 30 to 55. This does 35 to 45. It's okay. It's just a different type of weapon. And that also means that we can sell this bad boy right here. And be all like, yep, we done did that. Alright. Move you down here. Move you up here. Move you up here. Don't think I want the Scramasax either. Oops. There we go. Something like that, except we still have a gap up here. What are we going to put in the gap stop, I wonder? Guess we could put a hat up there. We just keep flopping the weapons backward. That's cool. Alright, we will sell that, and we will sell this, and we're still rocking 800. That's not bad. I don't believe we necessarily need the supplies. Anyway, guys and gals, what I'm going to do is make it back to Makin Festi, and then I must depart. Guys and gals, ladies and gentlemen, it will be the end of this episode. Not a tremendously huge amount going on this time around, but still not too bad. I think we still accomplished a decent amount. We got into a fight. We're getting paid for at least 8 kills. And we have to return within 9 days. Now, we can take our time returning to get this mission, like, solved. And if we can find more people along the road, we can potentially slaughter them all. So that is a pretty good deal for us. I think we're going to wander the map just a little bit more before we break off the episode. It's going to be one of the shorter episodes, I realize, guys, but shouldn't be too bad. In the next episode, I will name the one that we forgot. Uh-oh. You come across a deer skull. At first it means nothing to you, but Books McGee, the scholarly one, picks it up with earnest. Muted dust pours out of the cavity as he turns it this way and that. Hands trembling, he throws the head out of his hands. It clatters hollow against the ground, tumbling over onto where the horns should be. The scared man claims that a soothsayer once told him that he would come across a skull such as this. There are many skulls out there, you argue, because things have a tendency to die. Your words do nothing for the man as he slowly and nervously shuffles back into the marching ranks. Well, and I thought only children had such silly fears. Apparently not. Apparently Books McGee is also a very, very cowardly individual. It's okay, though. That is okay. Well, I think the play right now, guys and gals, is going to be to head on over this way a little bit. To see if we... There we go. We found some raiders. Alright, guys. We're going to break it off here. And in the very next episode, we will go and do battle with the raiders. We will name our newest member of the Salty Squires. And hopefully we'll be able to get a little bit more cash money loots, both from selling to keep us alive. And then again for eventually, well, getting paid for this ridiculously expensive... Like, this is going to be a really... If we can find 3 or 4 more groups of bandits within the 10-day period... We're going to be looking really, or the 9 more days period, we're going to be looking really, really solid. Say we end up with like 40 kills. I mean, 40 might be a bit much. I mean, that's going to be a pretty tremendous, like 2,800 gold. It's going to put us in a really good spot. So I definitely want to continue to scour the area and see if we can't get some heads racked up on our mantle for this particular quest. Either way, folks, that's going to do it. Until the very next episode, my name's Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.